And we're back here at the pregame show. Me and Grant just sitting here looking at this beautiful scenery out here. You got Lookout Mountain to your right, Sand Mountain off to your left here at Magic Morgan Stadium. It's going to be a beautiful night for football, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And if you're the Wolverines, you want to win this game. Like we said earlier and stated plainly, it is homecoming. This is one you always want to win. And homecoming's super early this year. Typically, you look at it later in the season, typically around the end of October or so, as we see the captains coming out. You got Nate Hurst. That looks like Rusty Hartline, number 58. Evan Avens, homecoming king winner today.
And H.
Garmany back there with him. They come to the field. I'm trying to look over there across the
They
way
only
to
have two.
Armuchee. Only sending out two
number
captains.
57 and I do believe 65.
We'll look for who that is.
57 is Landon Outler. And 65 is Carter Nash. I love that name, Carter Nash.
What a name. Kaysen Wade, I got to look out for on the defensive side of the ball. 13.3 tackles a game. That's a lot. So he's making plays all over the field.
No, by the way, that's Jet Shavers for the Wolverines down there.
I forgot they moved him back to offensive line. I was thinking he's still wearing number 0 for some reason. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Jet Shavers, excuse me. Not only that, Devin Davis, he's the guy that runs the ball a lot. 83 yards per game on the ground. So you possibly may see Armuchee with a somewhat balanced attack. I believe Armuchee's fairly young this year. But we'll take another 2-minute break. We'll watch the coin toss. We'll come back. Should be time for kickoff. Wolverine football here on K-Win.
And we're back here at the pregame show. It looks like Dade County is going to defer and get the ball in the second half. That means Armuchee is going to have the ball first. It's game time, boys.
First time this season. You've seen Poston receive the ball a lot.
He really has, but I think he's starting to trust his defense a lot more. Like you said, after that trying game, they flipped the switch, going from that 3-4 defense to that 4. I do believe they're running a 4-2 now, 4-2-5.
Always a good one. 4-2-5. You're seeing a lot of that nowadays. Running the 2 linebackers, keeping that nickel back who can play that
tweener.
Yeah, that corner linebacker hybrid kind of guy. And you've seen it reach all kinds of levels of football, and it's effective. It's effective.
It is. It's very effective.
It's very effective.
So with the emergence of the defense actually stepping it up a lot more this season, I think Poston's gone back to his tradition of deferring to the second half so that he can get his defense out there and try to just establish that, that dominance that they want to do and cut the legs out from under this offense.
We're getting ready for the kickoff. Carter Bradley, the kicker for the Wolverines.
Super exciting. We got to see one of the first times in a long time Dade County kick a field goal a couple weeks ago.
39-yarder.
39-yarder for Carter Bradley. And almost had a 42-yarder.
40 or 42. I can't remember quite.
Just didn't
40,
hit the ball solid enough to get it over the crossbar. He hit the crossbar, but I think if he actually hits that ball more solid, he makes that easily. More of a squib kick tonight, as it's going to bounce all the way down to the 5-yard line. Armuchee is going to take it up to the right side. Looks like number 7, the return man, Jace Stockton, for Armuchee, going to get all the way up to the 27-yard line before the Wolverines are able to get him out of bounds.
I'm going to lay out my three-page roster here.
Armuchee's got a pretty big pretty big list of players.
Yeah, well, let's see what the Armuchee offense. Let's see.
McMillan.
See 2 receivers over there on the left, 2 receivers here on the right.
Milliken and Dottis in the backfield. Milliken in shotgun. Yeah, it's a two wide receivers to both sides. I thought that may actually be a tight end that's in tight over there for Armuchee. May use him to block, but it's going to be a quick pass. Good job by Kai Clark coming in, but unfortunately the wing back was wide open. Last man to beat, and he got him. Thank goodness for Double coming from his safety from the far side of the field to make that play. Just a great little swing pass to the H-back for Armuchee. Goes for a big gain all the way down to the – looks like they got him out at the 35-yard line.
The pressure was there, and it was a solid pressure to get in the backfield.
Want to see Kai Clark get his hands up right there. I think if he does, he knocks that ball down, or at least makes it a lot more difficult to hit that receiver. Going to be a handoff right up the middle. Now, that is the running back. Number 29, actually, is carrying the ball. That's Devin Davis.
Yeah, Evan Avens there on the tackle,
for
firing
no
in really quick. And that's why he's the king. That's
Absolutely.
why he's the homecoming king.
I love watching Evan Avens play from his linebacker position. He is all over the field. We've known this for the past few years, just watching him just make play after play. As he is that middle linebacker, he is the voice of that defense. Another same pass. This time it's going to be low, and much better job by the Wolverines this time to cover it, even if Davis would have caught that ball. He had a Wolverine right in his face. I believe that was Colt Owens.
Number 14 coming in hot on that one. Not letting him get by on that one. Armuchee trying to go back.
He's got to ease up a little bit right there. He came close to getting a late hit.
Wrist a flag, too. Yeah, he's solid hit.
Wolverines set Armuchee up in a 3rd down and 10. Jet Shavers gets caught with the hard count. Going to give him a free 5 yards. Going to bring this a 3rd down and 5 for Armuchee as they're in 4-down territory now.
And that is one of the few times we've seen that this year. The Wolverines jumping off sides may possibly be the first, because I can't recount one this season.
It's very few, if any. They've done a really good job. This time going to fake the handoff. The quarterback going to take it himself, trying to get to the outside, but he's going to be wrapped up and brought down. Great job by Kai Clark setting the edge right there. He had a great play last week where he picked 6 Fannin County, and what a job right there to set the edge and make that tackle on Milliken. It's going to be 4th down and 5 for Armuchee. They are going to go for it.
Also loved how the linebacker came and filled right there.
Got to be disciplined right here if you're Dade County. Can't jump. And that's exactly what they tried to do, tried to get him with the hard count. We have 10 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Score still 0-0. Dade has to have it right here. This 4th down and long 5. Almost 6. Quick pass. Oh, and it's a miscommunication between quarterback and wide receiver, and that's going to be incomplete. Dade County ball.
That was very interesting. We'll break that down when we come back. 30-second break. Wolverine football here on K-Win.
And we're back as the Wolverines take over 1st down and 10 after the turnover on downs. Quick pass over the head of Nate Hurst. It looked like Dade County thought the whistle had been blown. Everybody stopped moving.
Interesting.
Hold on, we're waiting to see if they actually changed the down marker. They do not. Okay, so the play was blown dead. I guess the referees weren't quite set. So just an empty play right there for the Wolverines. 1st down and 10. Not sure what happened there. A little bit of a high snap to win. Thrown quickly out to Harley Russell. And he's going to be brought down after about a 4-yard gain on the play.
And not a bad first play there. Easy, something quick, something easy to start your quarterback to get him going. And a nice little gain, 4-yard gain off the hitch route.
I don't like how close the receivers were right there. That is way too many bodies to get that ball either tipped up or a defender actually play man coverage right there and make a play. Quick pass by Wynn. He hits it, gets hit by his running back out to H. H got some room. He gets upfield. It's a foot race between H. Garmany. He might take it to the house. And he does. Touchdown, Dade. What a play. Little bubble screen out to Wynn. H. Garmany from Wynn, and he takes it to the house for a Dade County touchdown.
He had a long one last week against Fannin County, one that was right up the seam, and he carried it all the way. This one no different, a lot short of a route, bubble screen, great blocking downfield, and he's already a big guy. He's able to break them tackles. He's also got a lot of speed. One of the coaches coming in let his peace of mind be known. Anyways, what I was saying is just a great execution there. Good blocking downfield. H. Garmany being a big body and having speed.
The kick is up for Carter Bradley, and the kick is good. And that's going to bring our score 7-0 as Dade County takes the lead here at Magic Morgan Stadium. What a play, though. I mean, it's like you said, this just a great job getting it quickly to H and letting him use his natural abilities to be that big body wide receiver. And as soon as he broke that one tackle, it was just a foot race.
Yeah, and like I said, hard to bring down a guy that's big and quick, and just able to take it all the way. Where's the ball at? Was that at the 30 or about the 35?
No, it was the 34. The 34 because the first play was a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, somewhere. That was close. You're talking 76. Sorry,
66.
66.
Yeah. Come on, Grant. You can math. I promise. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Either way, a 66-yard touchdown pass, and I love what the Wolverines have done so far. Come out and did nothing but throw the ball.
Yeah.
And it worked. Not one of those plays were for any kind of negative yards. Harley Russell's was a 4-yard pass, and then turn around and hit your brother in H. Garmany, and he takes it to the house. As Carter Bradley gets ready to kick this one off, and this time a much better kick, as it's going to land right at about the 8-yard line, or be caught right at the 8-yard line. The returner going to cut up field. He's going to get out to about the 27 again, brought down by the Wolverines. That's number 13 on the return, Kel Hudson. And the Wolverines doing a good job containing him, making sure he doesn't break free.
Good special teams coverage there. And we've seen the Wolverine special teams. Their return game's been pretty solid this year. And their coverage team, their punt team and all that, all around the special teams units playing really well this year.
Yeah, very few broken returns against the Wolverines so far this season, doing a pretty good job of it. And hopefully they can continue that trend as they get back out on defense with 9 minutes left to go in the first quarter, leading 7-0 over Armuchee. Milliken going to hand the ball off. A little bit of a counter to Davis. Davis gets to the outside. He's breaking tackles. The Wolverines got to wrap up. You can't let a little bowling ball be arm tackled, because if you do, he's going to break those tackles all day long.
Yeah, and you got to wrap up when you go to tackle. A couple of arm tackles there from the Wolverines trying to bring him down. This is the guy they want to give the ball to run the ball.
Yeah.
To run the ball, because that's Davis, right?
Yeah, it's Devin Davis. We were told it was actually number 9. I think it's 29 is actually what he's wearing right now.
Number 9's on the outside.
Going to hand it to him, and wrapped up by Colt Owens right there. Good job making that tackle for a 2-yard gain on the play. That's exactly what I'm talking about. When you hit a running back like that, somebody who's got a low center of gravity, very much a bowling ball type running back. You have to wrap him up. If you do not, he is going to shed those tackles all day long.
Yeah, you have to keep – it's fundamental tackling. You have to wrap up.
Absolutely. 2nd down and 8 for Armuchee. Another handoff right up the middle. But this time Kai Clark is on him. Kai Clark doing a great job at defensive end right now for the Wolverines. He is feeling it the last couple games and just doing a great job sealing that edge right there and making sure that Davis can't get going as Davis actually limps off the field. When he got slung down, I think he may have twisted his ankle up or he may be cramping.
Yeah, just hope he's okay no matter what it is. But the Wolverine diagnosing the run there really well.
Absolutely.
What I've already seen a lot of is Armuchee loves to pull the guard.
Yeah. This time going to be a design quarterback run, and Evan Avens is having nothing of it as he absolutely takes Milliken's legs out from under him and drops him for a minimal gain on the play. It's 4th down and 6 for Armuchee after that great defensive stand by the Wolverines.
And you're in your own territory. Armuchee looks like they're going to try to go for this.
They're going to hard count this 100%. Dade County has to be disciplined right here. They are going to try to draw them offsides.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
The quarterback going to drop back to punt this ball away. That's exactly what he does. H. Garmany back to catch it. Makes one man miss, makes a second man miss. He's got open field in front of him. Great block, lead block by his defensive back. He gets across the 50 and steps out at about the 48-yard line. What a return by H. Garmany. Just shed 2 tackles as he caught that right after he caught that ball and got upfield. As Dade County takes over 1st down and 10, we're going to send you guys to a 30-second break.
Wolverine football here on K-Win.
And we're back as the Wolverines' first pass is a little swing pass out to Nate Hurst, and he's going to get about 4 yards on the play before they bring him down. If you're just tuning in, we have 6:30 left to go in the first quarter. Dade County leads 7-0 over Armuchee. 2 really good stands by the defense for Dade County. Got hit with a big play on the first drive and rallied up and stopped them and got a turnover on downs. This time, the defense just absolutely giving up 1 first down on the last drive and stopping Armuchee on the second series to get the ball back for their offense. This time going to be a handoff to Nate Hurst. He's got some room as he cuts upfield. He's going to break a couple tackles and be pushed out of bounds, but he got the first down. I think there's a flag on the field behind Wynn, though. There he is. There's a flag on the field, and that is in the area of holding. And it looked like one of the linemen had somebody in doing the waltz, as we said last night. So I do believe this one's coming back as we wait for the call from the referees.
Yeah, they're going to march this one back, and
you're
exactly right.
Yeah, I saw it as Hurst cut to the outside. I seen the spin of the lineman, and I was like, yep, that's getting called.
Yeah, do the old D-line trick and just throw your hands up. And you may get the call.
I don't think he had to do the trick this time. It was pretty blatant. Unfortunately, I do not know which Wolverine got caught doing it, but definitely one that was easy to see from up here. And we're 100-plus yards away from the ball. As Wynn drops back to throw, quick pass out to the outside. Good catch by H. Garmany as he's going to get maybe two yards back on that play. Going to set up a 3rd down and looks like 14 for the Wolverines.
If you had an extra second, Cash Christensen coming open on a spot route there, and you had Harley Russell on the corner. And so, but you had to get it out quick as pressure was starting to come towards him.
This is the one where we may see a shot downfield. Wolverines very close to 4-down territory right here.
These are Armuchee corners actually playing up, something a lot of teams haven't done this year.
Yeah, and they just rolled the safety to the middle of the field. Oh, they're calling it on the Wolverines. They're saying that the lineman jumped.
He had that.
I do believe that was caused by
the
defensive line moving, but the ref from behind is the one that called it, so he saw the offensive lineman first. That's going to cost Dade County 5 yards, going to bring up 3rd down and 19 after that penalty.
And that's how you kill a drive very fast, is via the penalties. You gave a puzzled look. I didn't know if you were about to question something.
No, there was a bug on the window. But Wolverines going in tight formation. Going to hand this ball right up the middle to Nate Hurst. He's going to bounce it to the outside, break a tackle, and finally be brought down as he got back just to the original line of scrimmage. Going to be 4th down and no, he actually made it 1 yard further. So it's going to be 4th down and 9 for the Wolverines. As we have 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter, Wolverines going to have to punt this ball away. Just, bad luck right there.
Yeah.
Penalties costing you on that drive. Had a good drive going, even had a good run play.
Mm-hmm. 2 of them.
Yeah. After, some really good passing after the first series, which is what opens up that run.
They're coming for this.
Yes, they are. Carter Bradley's got to get it off, and he does, and a good spiraling kick. Takes a Wolverine bounce. I'm going to roll inside the 15-yard line where Armuchee's going to take over. 1st down and 10. We're going to send you guys to a 30-second break.
It's Bar Wolverine football here on K-Win.
Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. No matter what.
And we're back as Armuchee takes over. 1st down and 10. Little quick screen out to the wide receiver. Double gets his hands on him, finally pulls him down. He's got to be careful right there. He was very close to a horse collar tackle right there. Got to get them hands down around underneath the shoulder pads, not on top of them. The ref from the backside coming up to talk to Double about it, letting him know that he's got to be careful about that. But a 2-yard gain on the play going to set up, or a 3-yard gain going to set up 2nd down and 7 for Armuchee. Going to hand the ball off right up the middle, but it is met by a host of Wolverines. The entire defensive line has their hands on Devin Davis, and he may have got back to the line of scrimmage, if at all.
And that is what we have said. Is as soon as these Wolverines went to that 4-man front, it's been much easier for the defense to make plays.
Yeah, it changed everything. Now it sets up 3rd down and 7 for Armuchee. Dade County feeling it right now, spreading out the offensive line super wide with their splits. Here comes the rush. Quick pass, trying to go deep. Got a man, but just overthrows him. No chance right there as Milliken's pass sails about 5 yards past his receiver.
Yeah, number 1, Mickey Fernandez.
And that's going to be 4th down and 7 for Armuchee. They're going to have to punt this ball back to Dade County. With 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter, Dade County leads 7-0 over Armuchee.
And we'll see the Wolverines can play a little bit more of a clean drive this upcoming one.
Got to be safe right here. Can't get caught.
This is what they do.
Yeah, H. Garmany getting back there. He's going to have some room. He catches it and gets upfield. He crosses the 35 all the way down to the 30 before they can bring him down. Great return right there by H. Garmany again.
And you gotta make the most of this field position here. This is probably going to be the best field position you have all night, unless you pick it off and return it deep into opponent territory. But to start at your opponent's 30, are they going to call that 30-yard line? Okay.
Yeah.
Or they didn't know if they were going to call like 31.
Yeah, 1st and 10 from the 30.
Yeah, and you got to make the most of this.
Yeah, Wolverines going back to that tight formation.
The ace set? A referee blowing the play dead. Oh, they got to back it up.
They're
so they did misspot the ball.
I didn't think so. I thought he for sure went down at the 30-yard line, but those refs say he didn't. So 31 for – they had already started the clock too. As Nate Hurst gets the handoff, he's going to gain about 3, maybe 4 yards before they bring him down. We have 2 minutes, 45 seconds left to go in the first quarter. They actually started the clock before when the ref called the play dead just a second ago to respot. They had already started the clock, so they ticked off about 15 seconds before any play was even made.
You got to be aware if you're the referees.
This time the Wolverines going 2 wide, 1 to each side. Both your big, tall receivers playing off coverage. It's going to be a handoff right up the middle. Dead in the water.
I don't know if it
no running room for Nate Hurst right there.
Yeah, I don't know if the
is that Nate Hurst?
Yeah, Nate Hurst is running the ball tonight.
I couldn't tell. The jersey's real scrunched up, and it looked almost like 19.
Oh, that may not be Nate. Nate just come off the sideline.
Okay, so that was 19 actually.
Is that Colton Chase?
Yeah, that was Colton Chase that just ran the ball for Dade County.
He had been practicing the running back position for years. When he first came in, he was a freshman and I was a senior.
Deuces for the Wolverines right now. Nate Hurst in the backfield. Wynn takes the snap, looks back to throw. He's going to throw it deep. Got a wide open Harley Russell, and he just misses it. Leads him inside. Ball was a little wobbly, but it was in Harley's hands. Unfortunately, he's unable to come down with it. That's going to set up 4th down and 5 for the Wolverines. Oh, my goodness.
That was a good play.
Yes, it was. He had a wide open receiver. Harley Russell tried to make a play on the ball, but the ball just went right through his hands. Something the Wolverines have struggled with so far this season is being able to hold on to the ball when it's thrown to them. It was there.
You got to look the ball in.
High snap. Wynn going to roll to his left, looking downfield. Got a wide open Double. He hits him. He gets upfield. He's in the end zone. Touchdown. And running both corners right there with the wide receivers, one low, one high, and Double wide open.
Well, you flanked the corner. The safety stood still. Double on the corner route. H. Garmany
he could have hit either one of them.
Yeah,
H was open, and so was Double.
H. Garmany in the flat, kind of like a rounded out route. And I got to say, I'm proud of Double for reeling that one in and scoring at. I don't know if anyone watched the game. He dropped
the pass against Fannin County that could have potentially tied up the game, but a great job to bounce back tonight after that big touchdown catch as Carter Bradley gets ready to kick it for the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. And that brings our score 14-0 as Dade County takes the lead, 2-touchdown lead with 1:32 left to go in the first.
And we were talking to the Garmany's dad earlier, talking about that Fannin County play and how Drew Double was the one that had that one that dropped. And he said that the team was uplifted picked him up, and just told him it's all right. And that's the kind of team that you want. And that was a very nice bounce back moment.
It's just like any quarterback. When you throw an interception, you can't think on that interception. It's next play. You have to play for your next play. You can't just absolutely get your mindset that the next throw I'm going to make is going to be an interception. You got to move past it and keep going, and that's exactly what Double did tonight. He caught that pass right in his hands and took it in for a touchdown. That is the best way to bounce back from a game like last week.
And there's a kickoff team. I don't know if there may be something up with this kickoff. I could be wrong. But I just saw 25 go over there to talk to Carter Bradley.
Nah, Bradley definitely going to kick this one deep. And that's exactly what he does as this ball goes all the way down to the 5-yard line, and it's muffed, and it's in the end zone. That is –
somebody's picked that ball up.
No, that is – the ref dead the play. The ref called the play dead.
Kick.
The ref called the play dead, though.
That's a live ball.
It is, 100%.
That should be a live
it was muffed
ball.
into the end zone. That 100% should have. But either way, just, a bad call right there by the referee to stop play right there. That is a live ball and should have been a live ball. Do not understand why it wasn't. Now, I could understand it if the receiver was in the end zone when he muffs it, but
he was not. But
not when he's standing on the 5-yard line.
If you're just tuning in, me and Wally, the football experts that we are, know for a fact that if you muff the kick and it goes through your hands and you're not in the end zone, that is a live ball.
Yeah, this time a handoff to number 13, trying to get to the outside. Evan Avens just can't get a hand on him. He gets upfield and finally steps out of bounds. I think he's going to be short of the line to gain, but a good run by number 13, Kel Hudson. Evan Avens just barely missing that tackle right there.
There was solid blocking there, too, from the Indians. And waited for Kel Hudson to get out there and pick up the 8-yard gain.
Yeah, 8-yard gain sets up a 2nd down and 2. Try to get the hard count. Doesn't work. This time Hudson going to be hit quickly in the backfield by the Wolverine defensive front. Evan Avens coming from his linebacker position, making first contact, and the rest of the Wolverines rally to make the tackle.
That
a minute left to go in the first quarter.
Should be it.
Going to be 3rd down and
thought it was going to be a tackle for loss, but they said he got back to the line of scrimmage.
I did too. But it's going to be 3rd down. He did. He lost 1 yard. It's 3rd down and 3 for Armuchee. They may just let this clock run down as low as they can before they snap this ball, because they are taking a lot of time off that clock.
Armuchee might take a shot here. You got him and number 20 Hayden Dunn here at the bottom side of the field.
Quick pass. He's throwing it deep, and it's overthrown, way overthrown. And that's a free play for the defense right there, as that sets up a 4th down and 3 for Armuchee, deep in their own territory. 36 seconds left to go before the end of this quarter. Got to be smart right here for the Wolverines. If false start or encroachment would give Armuchee a free 1st down. Make sure you're onside and be disciplined. Wolverines look like they're coming.
And good discipline there, trying to get the hard count.
36 seconds left to go before the end of this quarter. Armuchee looking like they're going to go for it. Now they run the quarterback back. He's going to punt it away. It's going to be a short punt. Wolverine's going to get away from it, and it takes a Wolverine bounce all the way to the 44-yard line, where the Dade County Wolverines are going to take over. 1st down and 10. We're going to send you guys to a 30-second break.
Hey, it's Wolverine football here on K-Win.
Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. No matter what.
And we're back as Nate Hurst gets the handoff right up the middle. He's going to gain about 5 yards before he's brought down. A little bit of a high snap. Again, the Wolverines struggling with that, with the snaps so far, as they're just going to let this click down and send it to the next quarter. Right now, the Wolverines lead 14-0 over Armuchee here at Magic Morgan Stadium. Come out and support your Wolverines. We're going to send you guys to a 60-second break.
Hey, it's Wolverine football here on K-Win.
And we're back as the Wolverines with a 2nd down and 5 after that good run by Nate Hurst to end out the first quarter. If you're just now tuning in, Dade County leads 14-0 as we get ready to start the second quarter of play. Another high snap, going to pitch it out to Nate Hurst. He's got one man in front of him, and he's going to be hit quickly and brought down. going to be a loss on the play of about 2 yards. Going to set up a 3rd down and 6 or 7 for the Wolverines, it looks like.
I think the high snaps on run plays are gonna kill the run unless you got a running back that's like Saquon Barkley or Bijan Robinson or somebody like that. Nate Hurst did a 3-yard gain out of the play, but that high snap.
Well, actually, he lost 2 yards on the play.
Oh,
yeah, it was quick hit for him as Wynn Garmany throws this pass across the middle of the field and it's incomplete to H. Garmany. Unfortunately, even if he catches that, he would have been short of the line to gain. Wynn felt the blitz coming from his left side and just got that ball out as quickly as he could, unfortunately, behind H and caused that incompletion.
Yeah, Wynn started out looking deep on that play, looking for a slot fade. Had Cash Christensen open it on the hitch, tried to kind of force it over the middle. Would like to see him try to go through all of his progressions if he can.
Yeah, I think he just felt the pressure and just decided to get rid of it. Carter Bradley going to boot this one away for the Wolverines. Gets a good low kick.
Yes.
Takes a Wolverine bounce.
Grab it.
And it looks like it's going to be downed at the –
About
should have been the 24, but they're going to give him the 25. Nope, he fixed it. Okay. Maybe.
About took an Armuchee
No, they did.
bounce.
They did. They gave him the 25. I don't understand that. But as they get ready to flip into the field, we're going to send you guys to a 30-second break.
Wolverine football here on K-Win.
And we're back as Davis tries to cut up field, but the Wolverines rally and get him down for about a 2-yard gain on the play. Could have been way worse. I thought Davis was going to break that one loose, but the Wolverines rallied to that tackle and brought him down quickly.
Heck, you can't pronounce quickly. I almost said bison. It is a whirlwind of a broadcast.
As we have 2nd and 8 for Armuchee, going to be a quick pass and overthrown again. And it's a good thing it was because their running back, number 25, was about to get laid out by H. Garmany. Easton Collins was about to feel the full force of H. Garmany coming from that linebacker position.
Yeah, probably for the better. That one fell incomplete. Trying to go back to that play.
I think actually H is the star. I think he actually is that roving star.
I think he is he's supposed to play the nickel.
Yeah, for Dade County, as he tends to roam to each side of the field.
Yeah, Armuchee trying to go back to that play that gave him that big gain earlier in the game on their first drive.
Yeah, and just not working for him. This time Milliken going to throw it deep and overthrows his receiver again, just not on point downfield is Milliken as he has overthrown every one of his deep shots so far tonight. Good coverage, though, by the Wolverines. Had Duble over the top, and I do believe that's Hayden Dunn underneath.
And that's how
bracketing that wide receiver.
That's how one of the touchdowns Fannin County scored last week. Safety for the Wolverines, Moreland, just undercutting instead of staying over top of the receiver, and that's how Fannin County scored.
Yeah. This time H going to get back, but it's going to be a fumbled snap and a very bad kick. Kai Clark catches it. He's going to run it in for a touchdown. What a play by Kai Clark. Heads up move as the kick was muffed. Or the snap was muffed by Milliken, and he goes to pick it up and kicks it off the side of his foot. And Kai Clark with another heads-up play back-to-back weeks and scoops it in for a touchdown, Dade County.
He needs to play a receiver.
He needs to be MVP of the last 2 games just because of his heads-up play so far.
That's just good awareness from Kai Clark. Last week we saw it. Fannin County try to hit that swing route. Kai Clark comes in,
boom, pick 6.
Takes it off, takes it for 6. This time, no different. Able to see the ball in the air off the very, very terrible punt off the side of the foot.
As Carter Bradley gets ready to put this extra point up.
Special teams, man.
Good snap, good hold. Kick is up. And the kick is good, and Dade County takes a 21-0 lead with 10:15 left to go in the second quarter. We're going to send you guys to a 30-second break.
Wolverine football on K-Win.
And we're back.
Not the creatine.
And we're back as Dade County takes a 21-0 lead over Armuchee here at Magic Morgan Stadium. So far, two great offensive drives getting into the end zone, and then a great special teams performance right there by Kai Clark. The heads-up play, catching that very terrible punt in the air and running it in for a touchdown.
Look, in that situation, I understand trying to make a play, but you might as well just fall on it.
Absolutely. If you're Armuchee's quarterback, yeah. Which he had time. He had time to get rid of it.
It's just a bad
hit off the side of his foot.
Under duress like that, it's harder to actually get a clean kick off.
As Carter Bradley booms this one deep, it's going to go all the way back to the 4-yard line. Ooh. Takes him almost all the way to the 1. And the Wolverines going to have a chance to pin them deep this time, and they do as they get the returner, number 7, I believe, out of bounds. That's Jay Stockton on the return. He's going to be brought out at the 17-yard line after the great coverage by Cash Christensen and a couple other Wolverines to get him out quickly.
Yeah, Carter Bradley
great
the
kick.
Ball.
Yeah, by Carter Bradley. Something we haven't seen him do very much this season is kick that ball that deep. But he's booting it very well tonight.
And I see Armuchee's coach not really I don't know who muffed that kick, but I really want to say it was –
It's Milliken.
Datus.
No, it was Milliken.
No, not the punt. The kick earlier.
It was.
Yeah, so making sure that he don't go back.
No, it was Devin Davis.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Devin Davis. He's their other returner.
I saw the 9 on the jersey. I just couldn't tell.
It's definitely weird. We actually heard from some of the coaches that, I think it was from H's.
We were told that number 9 was their go-to guy, I guess, throwing the ball.
I don't think he's had a catch at all tonight.
No, the quarterback's overthrown him 3 times.
Yeah, this time just going to be a run right up the middle with Davis. He gets to the outside. Wolverines didn't do a good job sealing the edge, but a good rundown by Evan Avens as he chases him down after he gets the first down. But good no-quit right there by Evan Avens as he tracked it down after they broke containment.
Yeah, and it's a good block on the outside and way to bounce it outside from Davis there, able to pick up the first down. The run game's been kind of under wraps for the Wolverines, though. They're keeping it in check.
Yeah, only giving up 2 big plays, that one and the one in the first quarter. That time Kai Clark just didn't seal the edge very well. This time he is, and he makes the play. Lets Colton Owens chase it down from behind, but no gain or a loss on the play, but there's a flag on the field.
You don't think it's holding or offsides?
It's in the area of holding, or it's going to be an offsides by the Wolverines. But it looks like they're about to march this backwards.
We're just waiting for the head referee to give the call. He's taking his time.
The sideline referee is literally making multiple different illegal shift by Armuchee. Going to bring this ball back 5 yards.
Yeah, you can't.
It's a spot foul, too. It's a spot foul, too, so it's going 5 yards from the 28-yard line. Dade County declined it. Second down because of the loss on the play.
Yeah, and I like that decision. Your defense played pretty well, and you compliment them. You always want to take the down if you can, and if you have lost distance on the play, so why not decline it?
Yeah, absolutely. A 2-yard loss on the play, going to set up second down and 12 for Armuchee as we have 9:21 left to go in the second quarter. Dade County leads 21-0. Milliken going to toss it out to the outside, and the Wolverines are there and wrapped up. H. Garmany with the tackle for a big loss on the play.
There's a flag on the play.
There is a flag. And it's in the area of holding or hands to the face.
I think Posen just told the referee he's going to decline that one. I think the referee instantly signaled to Posen that it was.
Well, there was 2 flags. There's one on the other side of the field, too. No, false start. And Poston's going to decline it.
Yeah, and reasonable. You had
absolutely. Another big loss on the play.
You have 2 plays that your defense has made Armuchee lose their yardage, and that is a good thing.
3rd and 18 for Armuchee after those 2 plays. Good job by the defense.
Yeah, they've turned it up since the trying game, and that's what you love to see. They've improved since going to the 4-man front.
And I love the emergence of Kai Clark, man. He had come out of nowhere.
He
is very undersized, but to be a defensive end, in my opinion,
he is
making some great plays. He is sealing that edge very well, and he is doing exactly what you want a defensive end to do.
He's also super young this year. I think he's a sophomore.
I'm not sure.
I could be wrong.
Milliken looking to throw. He's going to toss it out to his running back. Just a little quick toss out to him, and he's going to be brought down immediately after about maybe a 4 or 5 yard gain on the play. Going to set up 4th down and 13.
And you saw 2 receivers try to flank the corner and safety. It's just supposed to be like some kind of little wheel route, try to get some good game, but well read by the defense. H. Garmany and company there to keep that play under wraps. Only a 4-yard gain.
Stayed home, didn't turn your back to the offense, and made them make a play. And Dade County did a really good job stopping it. This time a better snap and hold. It's going to be a low kick. H just going to step away from it. Really wish he would have went after that ball because unfortunately it took about a 10-yard roll against the Wolverines. That ball is going to go all the way down to the 34-yard line where the Wolverines are going to take over 1st down and 10. We're going to send you guys to a 30-second break.
It's Wolverine football here on KWIN.
Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Every single day.
And we're back as the first play from scrimmage is incomplete as a little miscommunication between wide receiver and quarterback. Wynn thought that Dubois was going to have a hitch route, and instead he was running a go.
Or could have been a double move, the hitch and go, and just Wynn either threw it too early. I think you're right, though. He threw that way too early for that to be a hitch and go.
Yeah, that was definitely designed for him to come back to that ball, and Dubois was just straight running downfield. Just a miscommunication between them. But hopefully fix it right here as Colt Chase gets a catch on the swing pass to the running back. He's going to lose, I think, about a yard on the play.
And that's one of the plays earlier in the game that the Wolverines had success on. That time, the Armuchee defense really just reading it well.
Typically, that's Nate Hurst's spot, so I guess they're just rotating Colton Chase in, trying to give Nate a breather every once in a while.
He is playing both sides of the ball, so it's definitely a kind of rotational piece.
As we have 7:30 left to go in the second quarter, Dade County leads 21-0 with a 3rd down and 11 right here. Definitely going to have to uncork one if you're Dade County. You got to get this 1st down, get your defense some rest. Quick pass out to H. Garmany and just overthrown. Just not connecting right there was Wynn Garmany as he overthrows his brother by about a yard over his head.
Yeah, and those screen plays, Wolverines run them really well. Just that time, you got to be able to you gotta put that on him.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just that bubble screen. You got to put it on.
You hit him right in the numbers, and H has a chance to take that upfield and get some good yards as Carter Bradley gets ready to kick this for the Wolverines. Good snap. Carter Bradley, good boot. As it's going to land at the 40 and take a Wolverine bounce, and a great Wolverine bounce it does.
Past the 25.
All the way down to the 23-yard line. Great punt right there by Carter Bradley, flipping the field.
Past the 25-yard line, too. So a great punt. And just real quick, tonight's broadcast is made possible by several local sponsors. A special thank you to Northeast Alabama Community College, Clouds Auto, Comfort Gallery, Farm Bureau, Moore Funeral Home, Citizens Bank, TVN and State Representative Mike Cameron. Thanks for making Dade County football possible on KWIN.
Yeah, we have 7 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Dade County with a 21-0 lead over Armuchee here at home. It is homecoming for the Wolverines. Wolverines playing really good on defense. Just need that connection on offense to click. They were doing really well in the first quarter, moving the ball methodically through the air, which was opening up that run game. Want to see them get back to that, their next offensive possession. A little bit of a miscommunication with the wide receiver and quarterback as Evan Avens flying from that linebacker position to hit Devin Davis for another loss on the play. Gets him all the way back to the 21-yard the 21-yard line. Going to be a yard loss on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 11 for Armuchee. And Devin Davis is super upset because the penetration by the Wolverines front got to him so fast. He had to try to bounce that to the outside way sooner than he wanted, which allowed Evan Avens to get there. This time that counter right up the middle, and the Wolverines are there. Defensive front not getting pushed off that line and making it very hard for Armuchee to run this ball.
And that's a good thing. You've seen the Wolverines, their run defense always pretty solid. You saw Lafayette, they ran the ball a lot. Wolverines kept that run game under wraps.
Yeah, 3rd and 8 for Armuchee. Wolverines defense trying to get this ball back for their offense. Doing a good job up front, maintaining that front 7.
Armuchee running the stack set. That should be a false start.
It definitely should have been, as Milliken throws it deep. And incomplete. Great job by Double getting his hands up and knocking that ball away. Just absolutely good job. Did not make contact with the receiver, so even though he didn't get his head around, made the play and knocked it away. That was one of the best deep balls that Milliken's thrown so far tonight.
That's been the best deep ball. It was on line to hit his receiver in stride. Double able to get there.
Came back, too, because he was beat. He was beat and caught up to the pass right there to knock it away.
I think Double just has incredible timing because the ball seemed to hit him in the head or hit his hand when it dropped in.
I think it may have actually hit him in the shoulder pads.
That's just a great – hey, you know what it's going to go down as? Pass deflection.
Absolutely. Oh. This time a much better kick from Milliken as H has some room upfield trying to get to the sideline. Cuts back to the inside. He's still going. Devin Davis finally going to wrap him up and bring him down, but he crossed all the way down to the 25-yard line before they're able to get him down.
I just have a feeling one's going to get returned.
He's inches. He was inches away right there. If anybody blocks Davis right there, H. Garmany takes that in for a touchdown. But we have an injury on the field. We're going to send you guys to a 30-second break.
It's Wolverine football here on K-Win.
And we're back as it is Datus that was injured on the play, the one that we were told is the go-to guy for this Armuchee team. We've not really seen much of him tonight as the Wolverines have done a really good job blanketing him and keeping him out of the picture. Like I said, we were told earlier before the game that he was their go-to guy. They use him in all different kinds of ways, put him in the backfield, keep him out at wide receiver, even run him in with jet sweeps. But we have seen absolutely none of that tonight. The only 2 passes thrown to him were overthrown. So the Wolverines doing a good job. But Wayne Garmany with a 1st down and 10 from the 25, going to hand it off to Nate Hurst. Tries to get to the outside and just no room on that outside. Does get a good stiff arm to gain about 2 yards on the play. But it's going to be 2nd down and 8 for the Wolverines. I want to see the Wolverines get back to that pass game that was working so well for them early in this game. So far, they've been leaning a little bit more on the run. The last series just wasn't on page with the wide receiver and quarterback. The only pass that they actually connected with was to Colton Chase, and it was read very well by Armuchee's defense on the little swing pass. But Win Garmany in shotgun, going to roll to his right, fake the toss. He's throwing it right down the middle of the field. He's got a wide open wide receiver. Touchdown H. Garmany, just dropping it in the bucket. Win Garmany with a little touch pass over the top of the defender. The seam route by H right up the middle.
And that's how it was a little more on the line last week. That's how H. Garmany scored one against Fannin County. And what I loved is the fake toss. Armuchee goes with the run. Win Garmany, under pressure, still able to get that ball over top of the defender and put it on the money.
What did I just say? Want to see the Wolverines get back to that pass game. What do? Send H. Garmany on a seam route right up the middle, and he's wide open and ball on the money in his hands. Yeah. Good job right there by the Wolverine offense. A little bit of a high snap, but the kick is up. And the kick is good, and that's going to bring our score 28-0 with 4:44 left to go in the second. Dade County on top. We're going to send you guys to a 30-second break.
Wolverine football on K-Win.
Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. No matter what.
And we're back as Dade County just took a 28-0 lead over Armuchee. We have 4:44 left to go in the second quarter. Dade County just, offense when throwing this ball tonight has been absolutely amazing. Win Garmany's got to be close to 150 yards at least in this first half.
Oh, yeah, 100%. It starts with that long run. It starts with that touchdown pass there, too. He's had a couple of good passes. Threw for 225 last week, touchdown, and the one pick. But tonight he's been really well. He's really well.
He's dialed in and playing very well as Carter Bradley gets ready to boot this one deep. Another deep kick, but this time it's going to go. Oh, it made it into the end zone. It made it into the end zone. I was worried about that one going out of bounds, but Carter Bradley had enough leg on it to just roll into the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Firework smoke there covering the field.
Kind of lingering a little bit.
Gives the game a whole new aesthetic, really.
I feel bad for the Armuchee sidelines, though, because they're getting the full brunt of that smoke. So
is the away stands. That's just a rough one.
That's what I'm talking about. The Armuchee sideline is just completely half covered in smoke as it continues to make its way down the field.
And tonight's game is made possible by several local sponsors. Let's thank a few. GNTC, the Area Agency on Aging, the Bank of Dade, Gross Furniture, Southern Wholesale Carpet, Clouds Pizza, and High Falls Storage. Thanks for making Dade County football possible on K-Win. Cinnamon?
As Dade County sets up on defense, 1st down and 10 for Armuchee. Milliken going to fake the toss, take it himself, and he's going to be hit quickly and brought down for about a yard gain on the play. The Wolverines, Milliken thought he had a good cutback right there, but the Wolverines rallied and said, no, you do not.
They've read the run really well. And like we said, we thought Armuchee was going to hit this kind of balanced attack. A lot of the passes they've thrown,
just not connected.
I think all of them almost, except the long one they had earlier in the game, all of them have fallen incomplete. Yeah. They've had a rough time throwing the ball. I think Milliken not really finding the touch that he wants. A lot of the throws they've made have been deep ball and not really able to find a lot of the touch.
All of his incompletions have come on the deep ball. Everything short except for the one to number 25 has been complete short. A little bit of miscommunication, and that ball is thrown and in the ground, but it is behind the – okay, they're saying it's incomplete now. I thought it was behind the quarterback. If it was, that ball's live. Either way, that's going to be 3rd down and 9. 3rd down and 9 for Armuchee.
Even if that ball is live, the Wolverines there all ready to hound it because that's a fumble.
That right there is actually better for Armuchee that ball was called incomplete because Dade County had already had the receiver for about a 3-yard loss on the play. As Armuchee sets up with this 3rd down and 9, 3 minutes left to go before halftime. Here comes Evan Avens on the blitz. Picked up pretty well by Armuchee, but a good hand by Evan Avens, and that ball overthrown again. Datus is back on the field. Cash Christensen on the coverage, causing that ball to be thrown high. But it all stemmed from Evan Avens getting his hand on the quarterback as he was getting ready to release that ball and turning him ever so slightly.
I was going to say, and props to that Armuchee guy not giving up the sack. One of the linemen able to kind of catch him last minute. But
No, it wasn't the lineman. That was the running back.
The running back. Stepping up for the pass protection. Good job by the running back to pick him up just in the nick of time. Evan Avens would have had a sack.
Here comes the Wolverines. They wanted that ball, but it is another bad punt. Wolverines need to get out of the way, and they do. And the ball takes a Wolverine bounce as it rolls out of bounds at looks like the 39-yard line where Dade County's going to take over first down and 10. Perfect for the Wolverines, whose offense is doing really well, throwing this ball down the field tonight, and now with a very short field position.
Yeah, this is, I think, either the second or third. Third? You think? Okay.
Third time
inside opponent territory. So the Wolverines able to control this game right now. They can do a lot of things. We still want them to throw the ball. Don't get
absolutely.
me wrong. Once this game gets out of hand, you can run the ball all you want to. Well, we want you to throw this ball.
Yeah, this offense runs through the pass right now, and it is working very well for them.
And the corners are now playing off.
As they're going to hand the ball to Nate Hurst right up the middle. He's going to dance his way for about a 2, maybe 3-yard gain, and then he's going to be decleated. Looked like the Armuchee linebacker had a good shot on Nate right there. As number 2, Cannon Womack, comes in to spell Nate Hurst, give him a breather. And that's going to be a second down and 7 for the Wolverines.
And this may sound rude. So to whoever's listening, I can tell you we've been following the team all season. This is the best the run game has looked today.
Yeah, absolutely. Harley Russell gets the end around, and he's going to be tripped up as he had a head full of steam. But he's going to gain about 4 yards on the play before they get him down. Brings up third down and 3 for the Wolverines.
And if Harley Russell not getting tripped up, that's a first down for sure, and potentially
it's a first down
more.
And more. It's a first down and more because he had a head full of steam as he hit that hole hard.
Look, man, all you gotta do is get the shoestring, and that player is gonna fall down.
And that's exactly what it looked like too, because Harley went head over heels when that defender got his foot. This time going to fake it to him, hand it to Colton Chase right up the middle. He spins off the first tackle.
I think he's going to be just short.
I do believe that. Wow, they actually said he didn't gain anything. The far judge did. This one says he made it all the way up to the 30, but they spotted short of the 30. So it's going to be fourth down and 2 for the Wolverines.
He looked like he was going to be short of the first down anyways, but I
thought for sure
they gave him a yard.
I thought for sure he got at least 2, but the refs say he barely got a yard. So it's going to be fourth down and 2 for the Wolverines, and they're going to go for it with a minute left to go before halftime.
Play action pass with a post route. Come on, please. Do it. Oh.
Poston's going to call a timeout. He wants to talk this over with his offense.
As the clock still runs.
As he takes a timeout, we're going to send you guys to a 30-second break.
Wolverine football on K-Win.
And we're back.
You go
as the
for
Wolverines headed back out onto the field for this fourth down opportunity.
Wally Gresham over here talking about if you pooch kick it. Absolutely.
They may try to draw them offsides. And if they get it,
they're coming out.
Then it's free. But
this is the ace set.
Yeah, Wolverines going super tight with the lineup, bringing everybody in close. Waiting for the refs to spot the ball. And, again, we lost about 15 seconds with the play clock running. Going to hand it off, and it is going to be met in the backfield. Nate Hurst not have a chance. No push by the offensive front right there, and Nate Hurst lost yards on that run, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, no, I don't. The offensive line not really getting any push right there. Short down in distance, you want to try to run it, take the safe option, try to pick that up. But with the offensive line not getting any push, you're doomed.
You've done a great job throwing the ball. I would love to see you throw a little screen pass right there.
And a play-action pass,
maybe
some kind of post route from one of them receivers in tight. That blitz is coming, but if you can give your guy 6-7-man protection with 2 routes, Armuchee was all in on the run right there.
Yeah.
So if
you're
able to
toss right over the top of their head, and that's easy first down and more. Wolverines went to a prevent defense right here. Milliken looking to throw, looking downfield, going to swing it out to his running back, but it's going to be incomplete as he just overthrows Cal Hudson right there, just about a yard too far in front of him. Going to be 2nd down and 10 with 44 seconds left to go before halftime.
Yeah, and Wolverine's going to stay in their nickel with 3 safeties and their 2 corners and their 3 linebackers and their 3 down linemen. They usually call this one Buffalo.
Prevent.
Well, yeah, but usually call it Buffalo.
Yeah,
I
the
said they were
Wolverines
in
not
prevent.
wanting to give up anything deep and just a cheap, easy touchdown. Fakes the handoff, going to throw it out to the running back anyways, and Evan Avens is there. Short gain on the play, thanks to Evan Avens from his linebacker right there, just making a great open field tackle.
Well read right there by Evan Avens again. They went to that play earlier. It was stopped pretty quickly.
Timeout for Armuchee.
This one no different.
As we have 28 seconds left to go before halftime, we're going to send you guys to a 30-second break.
Wolverine football here on K-Win.
And we're back, as Armuchee did not like the way the Wolverines were set up. Actually, I think they just may have just wanted to save some extra time as they put a few seconds back on the clock. It's now 32 seconds left to go before halftime. Armuchee trails 28-0. Dade County will get this ball coming out after halftime, as Dade County still staying in that prevent style defense. Just try not to give up the big play.
Yeah, I feel
Milliken looking downfield. He better get rid of it. And he overthrows and almost intercepted by the Wolverines.
And that should have been a hold there.
It should have.
Down there in the line.
Jet Shavers and number 56 as well. Rusty Hartline were applying pressure on Milliken, and he just got that ball off in time. But unfortunately, because of the pressure, he ends up sailing that ball and almost gets it picked off by Colt Owens.
Yeah, and I don't know if
26 seconds left. 4th down and 5. 4th down and 6 for Armuchee.
The clock is stopped. We'll see if Poston may take a timeout or
dead ball after the incompletion. So the Wolverines had a chance to get this ball back for their offense.
This is not a good idea.
Quick pass and incomplete as
that was not a good idea. You should have punted that ball and wasted some clock.
Quick pass to the running back, number 25. Easton Collins had his hands on the ball, but Jet Shavers gives him a shove and he drops it.
Yeah, that's just good defense, but also not the smartest idea right there.
You just turned the ball over in your own territory.
Again.
And Wolverines have 22 seconds
to work with
and
two
timeouts.
And the thing is, if you punt that ball, the clock starts when you snap it, and the punt has to sail. It's going to be in the air. So you would only leave and you flip the field. So you only leave the Wolverines in a position to
10 seconds maybe.
Yeah.
And the ball may be on the other side of the 50. When Garmany takes a snap, drops back to throw, quick pass, wide open wide receiver. It's Harley Russell. He breaks one tackle. He's still going. Finally brought down inside the 15-yard line.
And Poston going
to take a timeout with 13 seconds left. Dade County trying to get a touchdown right before halftime. We're going to stick right here with you. Just a smart play right there. When Garmany drops back, went through all his reads, found Harley Russell wide open, hits him. Harley Russell makes a play, shaking off the first defender, and then just refused to go down and kept pushing the pile. and they finally get him down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, and it was a good run after the catch, too. The rack yardage matters, but you know how you get the rack yardage? You haul the ball in first. You look the ball in,
first.
Wrap it up, turn around if you can, go as far as you can. And that's what Harley Russell did, and a great job by Wayne Garmany reading his keys, saw Harley Russell come open on the spot route, found him in the open zone, and that's how you succeed.
Yeah, and good bounce back for Harley Russell after he missed that what would have been a touchdown pass earlier in the game. Good catch right there and good run after the catch to set this Wolverine offense up with a chance to put some points up on the board right before halftime. As Dade County leads 28-0 with 13 seconds left to go before half.
I'm taking a shot. Take it.
You got one-on-one.
Take it to Drew Double.
You got one-on-one with a big, tall receiver and no safety help
they're
over
playing
the top.
man. They're
and that's
playing
exactly
man.
where he's going. When
Get
Garmany
there.
sends it up,
That's pass interference. They didn't call it. Wow.
How is that not pass interference? The defender never turned around and had his hands on Double the entire time.
It's the fact that Double even really got his hands on that, despite the defender being on him.
Yeah, great job by Double to fight his way to try to get back to that ball, but just a terrible no call by the end zone referee.
And I got to be honest, we haven't really bashed the referees a lot this year.
Or at least tonight.
Well, I don't think we've really bashed the referees a lot this year. We've been good.
Not as bad as we could be, but either way,
past years.
What should have been a touchdown or at least a personal foul.
Do it again.
That's exactly where he goes, to the middle, incomplete, as a little bit short right there on the passes. When had Harley Russell or Double both wide open, they're going to bring Carter Bradley out to kick a field goal.
And I like that decision. You only got 2 seconds left, and you don't want to risk any kind of like potential pass getting picked off or pick six potentially.
It all boils down to the fact that Dade County should have this ball on the 2-yard line right now, or should have had it before that play with an opportunity to punch it in from the 2. But because of a no call by a referee in the corner of the end zone, Dade County having to settle for a field goal attempt. A little bit of a low snap, but Carter Bradley gets it up, and it's good. And Carter Bradley with his second field goal of the season. And that's going to bring our score 31-0 as Dade County sends them into halftime leading. We're going to send you guys to a 2-minute break.
Wolverine football here on K-Win.
Is my shot good? Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Curtis Wright and will be your announcer for tonight's homecoming ceremony. On behalf of the Dade County Board of Education, Superintendent Mr. Josh Engel, Principal Brent Cooper, and the teachers and staff of Dade County High School, welcome to the 2025 Homecoming festivities. Our homecoming music will be performed by the Dade County High School Marching Band. They are led by Director Jonah Browder and are under the field direction of drum majors Zoe Gibson and Marley Spurgeon. Earlier today, the homecoming King Court was presented, and Evan Evans was crowned DCHS 2025 Homecoming King. Our homecoming theme this year is through the decades. We had dress-up days, a door decorating contest, a bonfire, a pep rally, and several other activities. The parade was held yesterday evening with many participants, including students, athletes, community members, and members of our local emergency services. The grand marshal for the parade was Mr.
Are you on?
No, I don't think so.
Our students had a great time.
She's got the 24 to 240.
Vote
the R6s has it, really nice.
All the other teachers and staff who came together to make the most of this homecoming week. Please join me in thanking them all for an outstanding homecoming week. And now I would like to present the 2025 Dade County High School Homecoming Queen Court. Our freshman representative, Miss Hazel Grace Taylor. Hazel Grace Taylor is the daughter of Jennifer Taylor and the late Craig Taylor. She's being escorted by her mother and family friend, Mr. Josh Ingram. At DCHS, Hazel Grace is a member of the cheerleading team and the golf team. Beyond athletics, she participates in the FCA and Beta Club, achieving all-state recognition in last year's all-state course competition. Is a moment she will never forget. Hazel Grace has aspirations to own her own business. She is interested in either opening a bakery or starting an event planning company. She enjoys painting, playing golf, running, and spending time with friends. She volunteers with PBS at both Trenton Methodist Church and North Georgia Worship Center and participates in the Trenton First Baptist Youth Group. One of her cherished memories was attending a Braves game with her dad, who bought her a teddy bear she still treasures. Her favorite color is purple. Her favorite song is Fast Track. Hazel Grace loves pasta and has a strong interest in history, particularly because of Dr. Ray, whom she describes as the best. She admires her CISA for her kindness, support, and example she sets, noting that her CISA has always been there for her. Hazel Grace's favorite teacher is Bryn Stevens, who has been both a mentor and friend. She is always available to talk and offer guidance. Our freshman representative, Miss Hazel Grace Taylor. Our sophomore representative is Miss Paige Accord. Paige is the daughter of Robert and Nicole Accord and is being escorted this evening by her parents. At DCHS, Paige is an active member of Beta Club, Best Buddies, HOSA, FBLA, and FCA. Paige plans to attend medical school and become an anesthesiologist. She plans to begin preparing early by taking dual enrollment classes. Her love of science and math supports this path. She loves reading, traveling, and going on vacations with her family. Cooking and baking are some of her favorite pastimes, and she enjoys shopping and spending time with friends. One of her fondest childhood memories is taking cruises and going to the beach with her family. She attends church and finds pride in living out her faith. She enjoys volunteering at ball games and looks forward to doing even more once she is available to drive. She is proud of her academic accomplishments, her family, and her strong faith. Paige's favorite color is pink, her favorite food is any kind of fruit, and her favorite song is She Wouldn't Be Gone by Blake Shelton. She is a fan of the Nebraska volleyball team. At DCHS, her favorite memories so far include pep rallies and football games. Paige most admires her dad, whom she describes as someone who has faced challenges with optimism and strength, making him her greatest role model. Among her teachers, she especially values Dr. Ray and Mrs. Parker for their guidance, encouragement, and support in her education. Our sophomore representative, Ms. Paige Accord. Our junior representative is Miss Meadow Powers. Meadow is the daughter of Russ and Andrea Powers. She is being escorted by her mother, father, and sister, Miss Hyla. Meadow takes pride as a cheerleader, Beta Club member, HOSA participant, and president of the student council. Meadow is also a hardworking employee at Wendy's, working 4 to 5 days a week to balance her school activities and job. Meadow plans to attend college and become a forensic psychologist. She aspires to receive her doctorate and become a psychologist. Meadow has a love for reading, writing, swimming, and going on runs. One of her fondest memories is creating the at-home movie Run Little One with her friend Caroline. Another unforgettable experience was attending Beta Nationals and going to Universal Studios with her friends from DCHS. Meadow's favorite color is yellow. Her favorite song is Echo by Incubus. And when it comes to food, nothing beats a good steak. She is an avid lover of English and is a proud Nottingham Forest fans fan. Her favorite teacher is Dr. Bailey. Above all, Meadow is incredibly proud of who she is and the person she's become. She attributes much of her character to her loving parents, who have supported her through everything and are, in her words, her favorite people. Our junior representative, Miss Meadow Powers. And now for our senior representatives. Up first, Miss Chloe Ballard. Chloe Ballard is the daughter of Brandon and Tammy Ballard. She is being escorted by her parents. At DCHS, she is a member of both the volleyball and soccer teams. In addition, Chloe is also a member of FCA. After high school, Chloe plans to attend Shorter University and major in dentistry. She hopes one day to become an orthodontist assistant. Chloe also looks forward to the future God has planned for her, including having her own family and raising children with her future husband. Chloe also enjoys sewing, painting, drawing, baking, and doing nail art. Chloe sings in the church choir and helps care for the little ones in the nursery. She has also spent time volunteering at Davis Elementary School, assisting with activities for kids. Her favorite childhood memory is from a Thanksgiving trip to a lake house, where she and her family spent time kayaking, watching the Men's FIFA World Cup together. At school, one of her favorite memories was in Dr. Better's science class, where she and her classmates were given the opportunity to make slime using different chemical compounds. Chloe is most proud of her growing relationship with the Lord. She treasures how her faith has deepened throughout high school. Some of Chloe's favorites includes the color lavender, the song September by Earth, Wind & Fire, spicy sausage pasta as her favorite meal, history as her favorite subject, and the Georgia Bulldogs as her favorite sports team. Chloe most admires her mother. She looks up to her mother for her selflessness, patience, kindness, and quiet strength. Chloe admires how much her mom does for her family, often without receiving the recognition she deserves. She describes her mom as not only a wonderful role model, but also the best mother she could ever hope for. Our senior representative is Chloe Ballard. Our second senior representative is Miss Katie Barger. Katie is the daughter of Breanne and Bill Barger. She is being escorted by her parents. She is a DCHS cheerleader involved in TSA, FCA, Beta Club, and DCHS Motorsports. Katie has ambitious goals for the future. She plans to attend Dalton State and pursue a career in the medical field, where she aspires to become either a pediatric nurse or a doctor. Katie hopes to travel the world one day. She longs to experience and see the beauty the world has to offer. She enjoys baking, getting lost in a good book, and painting as a way to express herself. She helps in the Children's Church at Trenton Ministry Center. Katie takes great pride in giving back to her community and sharing her faith with younger children. One of her most cherished childhood memories is sitting under an apple tree with her papa, sharing apples in conversation. In high school, her favorite experience has been Friday night football games. Katie loves the sense of unity and community spirit they bring, describing it as a time when everyone comes together to support one another. Katie reflects on how much she has grown since her freshman year. She sees herself as stronger, more confident, and capable of overcoming any challenge that comes her way. Her favorite color is pink, her favorite song is Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls, and her favorite food is Mexican cuisine. Math is her favorite subject. She is a proud supporter of the Georgia Bulldogs, and her favorite teacher is Dr. Baylor, whose dry sense of humor she greatly appreciates. Katie most admires her sister. She looks up to her as a source of strength and inspiration, admiring her determination and courage to always chase her dreams. Our senior representative is Katie Barber. Our third senior representative is Miss Zoe Gibson. Zoe Gibson is the daughter of Beth and Nick Gibson. She is escorted this evening by her parents. Zoe currently serves as the marching band drum major. She is also an accomplished all-state singer and percussionist. Zoe is the senior class president. She is also a member of the DCHS tennis team and a basketball cheerleader. At Trenton Methodist Church, Zoe is the director of the choir and also leads children's church music classes on Wednesday nights. Looking to the future, Zoe envisions herself becoming a music educator. She plans to attend Shorter University to pursue this career path. In 10 years, Zoe hopes to be teaching music, happily married to Joe Daniel, and continuing to live a life centered on family and faith. Zoe enjoys singing, playing both the drums and piano, and worshiping through Bible studies. She also enjoys serving her community through chorus performances, volunteering, FCA, and Beta Club activities. Her favorite childhood memory is spending a joyful day with her cousins, creating a giant slip and slide where everyone laughed and had fun together. At DCHS, her favorite memories revolve around friendships and relationships she has formed. Zoe is thankful to have such a supportive community of people who make her feel safe, valued, and strengthened in her faith. Her favorite color is lavender, her favorite food is french fries, her favorite sports team is Alabama, Roll Tide, and her favorite song is Gratitude by I Am They. Zoe deeply admires her mother Beth, whom she describes as the strongest, kindest, and most faithful person she loves. She strives each day to follow in her mother's example of resilience and grace. Among her teachers, Zoe most admires Mrs. Hastings, who has not only encouraged her love for music, but also inspired her to pursue a career in music education. Zoe hopes to one day teach with the same passion and dedication that Miss Hastings has shown her. Our senior representative, Mrs. Zoe Gibson. Our fourth senior representative is Miss Madeline Page. Maddie is the daughter of Clint and Tara Page. This evening, she is being escorted by her parents and her brother, Oliver. Maddie is a member of the Lady Wolverine softball team. She is a member of the Beta Club. Outside of school, Maddie works as a server at Cafe 136. In 10 years, she hopes to be married to Brady Jones and living in a beautiful home surrounded by plenty of land. She plans to be an elementary school teacher. She loves spending time with those sweet little elementary babies. She has worked hard enough to begin taking college classes early, starting in the spring. Maddie is also involved in her church community. She serves faithfully in the nursery at Hope Church. Some of her favorite memories come from hiking and camping trips, including one trip to the Hiwassee where she camped in a tent surrounded by family and friends. A favorite memory at DCHS comes from her softball travels. While in Columbus with her team, she remembers racing Coach Grider, who unexpectedly popped his tire right in the middle of the road, making it a moment of laughter the whole team will never forget. Maddie's favorite color is pink. Her favorite song is Madeline by Zach Bryan, and she says nothing beats enjoying a steak cooked by her dad. Her favorite subject in school is biology, and her favorite sport is softball. She is a loyal fan of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Maddie most admires her parents. She is grateful for their example of hard work, their role as providers, and their consistent encouragement to be the best person she can possibly be. Maddie's favorite teacher is Mr. Bell, whom she describes as always encouraging and supportive, no matter who you are. Our senior representative, Miss Madeline Page. Our final senior representative is Miss Nayla Smith. Nayla Smith is the daughter of Haley Smith Getty and Chip Getty. She is being escorted this evening by her parents. At DCHS, Nayla is a member of the soccer and wrestling team. Beyond sports, Nayla serves on the student council. Her involvement in all-state chorus and fellowship of Christian athletes reflects her passion for music and her dedication to her faith. Nayla plans to attend college after graduation and is seeking guidance from the Lord to lead her in the right path for her future. She leads worship on Wednesday nights and Sunday mornings at Trenton First Baptist. Nayla loves singing, playing the piano and the guitar, often combining her musical talents with her faith to serve her community. She also enjoys reading the Bible with her friends. One of Nayla's favorite memories is cooking at her granny's house with her cousin. Nayla also values the close-knit environment at DCHS, describing it as a family where students and teachers uplift and support one another. Nayla believes God works wonders, and she shares that opening your heart to Him can bring profound change to your life. Nayla's favorite food is sushi, and she supports the Georgia Bulldogs. Her favorite color is green, and her favorite song is Tattoos by Armuchee. Nayla admires her mother for being the calm appreciating her guidance, patience, and strength. Her most admired teacher is Mrs. Haston, whom she respects as a tough woman who challenges her to grow academically and personally. Our senior representative, Miss Nayla Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome back our 2024 homecoming queen, Miss Lillian Renee Baker. Lillian is currently coaching a U10 boys soccer team and preparing for her next chapter in life. She is considering pursuing a career in real estate or education. Joining Lillian on the field is Principal Brent Cooper. Together, Mrs. Baker and Mr. Cooper will crown our 2025 DCHS homecoming queen. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. The 2025 Dade County High School homecoming queen is Miss Maddie Page. May I present to you our queen and her court. Let's give it up one more time for all of our homecoming court.
That was live. Am I done? Oh, wait, me?
As soon as they get done with that, we're going to take your picture. I just need her by herself. Okay, Maddie, will you be by yourself? Evan, as soon as okay, girl, you start walking out there.
Many times that you're a guy who loves to play football in the cold. In the cold.
Absolutely. And we actually have an update on the Coosa Christian Heritage game. Coosa is up 28-14 over Christian Heritage right now. They're in the second quarter. So that update just came through on Max Preps. The only one that doesn't have an update is the Tryon Manchester game, which is typical. That Tryon, for some odd reason, is the worst about updating scores.
Trust me, there's a lot of schools that are.
Yeah, but it seems every week Tryon's is always just non-existent. As Evan Avens out on the field with his queen right now as they take pictures for it. We're going to send you guys to one more 2-minute break. When we come back, it should be time for kickoff.
Wolverine football here on KWIN.
And we're back as Dade County gets ready to receive this kickoff from Fannin County.
Yep.
Wow, not Fannin County, Armuchee.
Well, we were just talking about Fannin County. We had some score updates during the break. But tonight's broadcast made possible by several local sponsors. Special thank you to Northeast Alabama Community College, Clouds Auto, Comfort Gallery, Farm Bureau, Moore Funeral Home, Citizens Bank, TVN, and State Representative Mike Cameron. Thanks for making Dade County football possible on KWIN. And tonight's game is made possible by several local sponsors as well. Let's thank a few. GNTC, the Area Agency on Aging, the Bank of Dade, Gross Furniture, Southern Wholesale, Carpet, Clouds Pizza, and High Falls Storage. Thanks for making Dade County football possible on KWIN.
Yeah, Dade County got to be really careful right here. Could see Armuchee come with an onside kick to try to spark something for their offense.
I recovered an onside kick once.
Me too.
Nice.
Mine was in rec league though, so not really.
Mine was against Tri.
A little bit of a pooch kick. Good fair catch by Colton Owens. As Dade County going to get that ball right at the 30-yard line. Smart play by him. Just to go ahead and fair catch that ball. Don't want to have to try to make a play. You're not a normal runner. You don't want to make a mistake.
No, not at all. You always call for the fair catch on those really high kicks. And you still set yourself up with some really good field position. I mean, the ball's at the 30 in Wolverine territory, and that's better than possibly the 20 or less or anything like that.
If you're just tuning in, Dade County has a 31-0 lead over Armuchee as we kick off the second half of football. I do believe Wynn Garmony's still back there at quarterback. He's got Nate Hurst off to his right. High snap, quick pass to the outside. Good block by H. Garmony as I do believe Cash Christensen with the catch. Trying to get upfield. He's going to gain maybe a yard or two on the play. Good job by Armuchee to rally to that tackle right there.
Now, I like the screenplay call, but I'd rather that be ran to the short side of the field.
We've talked about this several times this year. Dade County seems to like to run that screen to the far side of the field, and that's a long distance for that ball to travel and give your cornerbacks a chance to get as close to those wide receivers as they can before that ball ever gets there.
It always seems like
another high snap. This time going to be a handoff to Cannon Walmack. He found some room to the right side. He gets upfield and finally steps out of bounds as he was hit by number 22. But he is going to get a Dade County first down.
And that's a very good run by Walmack.
Atlandatis with the tackle.
Atlandatis.
I'm assuming that's a brother of
I'm going to say so.
Abadias.
What a name. What a name.
Absolutely. But that's going to be a first down for Dade County as they get across the 40 out to about the 44, maybe 43-yard line. 10 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Little bit of fake handoff. Throws it out to Harley Russell. He breaks one tackle, gets upfield. Finally brought down as he gets to the 50-yard line.
You're looking about a 6 or 7 yard gain right there.
7-yard gain on the play. Got to bring up second down and 3. Good job by Harley Russell. That play was very well read by Armuchee, but Harley Russell shakes off a defender and gets upfield as he took a shot to the head. He may be in concussion protocol.
He does look a little wobbly. Coach Greg James assisting him. And Harley Russell taking his helmet off instantly. Hopefully just got rattled.
Yeah, hopefully so. Serious. As Nate Hurst gets the handoff, tries to find his way upfield, but just good job by Armuchee's defense, but a good push by the offensive line for Dade County gets him a lot closer to the sticks. It's going to be third down and 1.
And that's what you haven't seen a lot of. And for the reasons that the offensive line has kind of struggled to get the push up front for the run game. But it's something nice to see that it seems like they're starting to kind of figure it out, at least in this game. And if they can figure out some type of run game, I see no reason why this team cannot be one of the best offenses in the region.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to have a great passing attack. Wynn Garmony going to take this and QB sneak it right up the middle.
Easily for the first down,
easily going to get that first down as he crosses the 45 to the 45-yard line and gets a Dade County first down. Just good job on the QB sneak right there. Just take gets up under center and just follows his lineman straight forward.
And like I said, Armuchee trying to get there in time, but when Garmony lower in the shoulder, able to pick it up.
Yeah, Wynn back in shotgun, going to go trips right. Another high snap, but handled by Wynn. He's looking downfield. He's going to throw the ball. He has Cash Christensen, and it's incomplete.
There's going to be a flag, and that's in the Wolverine backfield, so you're possibly looking at a holding call. Or maybe a roughing the passer.
No, it was way too early to be a roughing the passer. It's definitely holding. But the
Yeah,
Wolverines
okay,
struggling with the snap. That ball about 2 feet above Wynn's head.
Either the ground's a little wet outside, or it's, the snaps just aren't there tonight. Balls could be a little slick. Could be a combination of both. You know how the wet football is. It's always proven a difficult thing to handle.
Wyatt Hurst, the Wolverine center, just struggling a little bit tonight. Seen quite a few high snaps. Luckily, we haven't seen very many low ones. Wynn Garmany doing a great job handling them, even with the high snap. This time a much better snap. Wynn going to roll to his right and throws and hits his wide open wide receiver.
Nick Moreland, or is that Braden Moreland?
Number 9, Nick Moreland, who drops the pass, just hits him dead in the hands, and he just dropped it. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 20.
And he had the space. He had the space, too, to get a lot of that yardage back.
Yeah, it would have been an easy catch at just a 5-yard pass, and Nick Moreland had plenty of running room in front of him. Just too much thinking about what's going to happen after he makes the catch and not worrying about the catch, and it cost him right there.
And you see Connor Sharp in at the running back position for the Wolverines right here on the right side of Wynn Garmany.
A little bit of a high snap, a good job by Wynn to get it down. Looking downfield, and he's going to throw it, and it's well short of his intended receiver.
I would like Wynn to kind of take off with that. I don't know if he had the space or not.
He had H. Garmany right at about the original line of scrimmage. If he just dumps that ball down to him, H has another 5, maybe even 10 yards to run. But unfortunately, that's going to bring up 3rd down and 20 now for the Wolverines, as this offensive possession just kind of sputtering out after the penalty. Would love to see them connect on a pass right here, but most likely going to just see a run. Just don't want to make a mistake and keep this ball in the hands of your offense. Another high snap. Wynn looking downfield. He's got Double, who catches it and steps out of bounds. He's going to be well short of the line to gain.
I think you just kind of.
But gains about 12 yards on the play. Going to be 4th down and 8 for the Wolverines as they cross the 50 all the way down to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, I like this decision here to just go ahead and punt this ball.
Yeah, play field position. Your defense is playing really well.
They are. And your punter is always going to be about 10 to 15 yards.
And you just took 4 minutes off the clock on this possession, too.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave any room. Armuchee going to try to come after it again.
Low snap. Bradley gets it, though, and kicks it, and that's going to be a flag. Yes, it is. That is going to be a 1st down for Dade County if it's roughing and not running into.
The referee just casually.
Way late.
It took him a minute, but it's the way that he threw it after he grabbed it. It kind of looked like Bill Belichick when he threw down the challenge flag that one game. You remember that?
It should be roughing the kicker because Carter Bradley definitely not able to put that plant foot down at all.
The referees are discussing this, and this is not going to be good for Armuchee if this is a 1st down for the Wolverines, because you get a hot offense back out there.
As they come over to talk to Poston and see what he wants to do.
And Poston is going to accept it. And if this is running
this is going to be Wolverines' ball. This is going to be 1st down. We're just waiting for the head linesman or head referee to make the call. Oh, they gave it running into. That's only a 5-yard penalty. Wolverines now with a 4th down and 3. They're going to go for it.
Yeah, you go for it. I mean, you still got the distance. 4th and 3. You don't have to do anything too fancy. You don't have to throw it deep.
I disagree with the call by the referee. That was clearly roughing the kicker. Carter Bradley did not have a chance to put his leg down at all. And the defender ran into his plant leg, which is a automatic roughing the kicker. Another high snap, and Wynn going to have to fall on it, and that's going to be disastrous, as that's going to give Armuchee the ball inside Wolverine territory, as that ball went all the way back to the 46-yard line, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. And we're going to send you guys to a 30-second break.
Wolverine football here on K-Win.
We're back as Dade County just gave up a big pass as a great throw by Milliken to, I believe, number 14, Braxton Wagner. If Double gets his head around, he easily picks that ball, but unfortunately he does not, and that's a huge play for Armuchee as they get inside the 20 all the way down to the 14-yard line. With that big pass play with 7:58 left to go in the third quarter, going to hand it off to the running back right up the middle, and he's going to tries to bounce it out, and he's going to be met by Evan Avens and I do believe Colton Owens right there. No, it may have been Kai Clark actually, combined for the tackle for about a yard loss on the play.
And that was a good throw from Milliken on that previous play. I thought it fell incomplete. Thought he put it too far. Drew Double covering up the ball for me. I couldn't really see. That's the best throw of the night.
Duble's very young football-wise. I want to see him get his head around. If he does, he may be able to make that interception. This time going to be a toss out to the left side. Evan Avens just flying from that linebacker position.
Oh, he thinks he stripped the ball, but they're going to rule him down.
Oh, man.
I wish we had replay. I'm going to go back and watch the film on that one.
That would have been huge. But Evan Avens just on his horse, man, as he tracks down the ball carrier, number 13, Kel Hudson, trying to get to the outside on that toss, but just Evan Avens having none of it, chasing him down for only a 2-yard gain on the play. This time, Milliken in shotgun tries to get the Wolverines to jump, but they didn't go off sides. Showed like they were going to come, but didn't move.
And you got to watch this stack set over here.
Going to take the snap, throw it deep to the back corner. Defender gets his head around. Good job, Nate Hurst, getting his head around. That's the only thing that saved him right there because he did make contact with the receiver, but he had his head turned around and played the ball. So good no call by the referee right there. It's going to be 4th down and I believe 8 for Armuchee. They may attempt a field goal here, or they may just try to go for it, try to help their, try to get something out of this drive.
Did not see the kicker for Armuchee warm up earlier. Just didn't see him. I know he was, but it just didn't see him, so we really don't have an idea, but they look like they're going to go for it.
Either that or just try to draw the Wolverines off sides and then take a timeout. Nope, they go for it. Milliken looking to throw right across the middle of the field. Intercepted by Evan Avens. He's got it, and he's got it. He's on the run. Got some blockers downfield.
Run, fella, run.
Run, little bit.
There.
He's Christian with a great block. And he's going to score. Late flag.
Oh, I think that's going to be on Armuchee. Maybe that's on Armuchee.
Oh, my goodness.
Touchdown.
Evan Avens with a great run.
He's got like 18 tackles, it seems like. He's got a pick 6. He was crowned the homecoming
Somebody get
king.
that man the oxygen because he's going to need it. He had nothing by the time he made it to the end zone. And a very late flag come down at the 30-yard line.
I think this might be against Armuchee.
We're waiting to see.
I saw Rusty Hartline giving it to Landon Dickerson and just pointing out number 65 for the Indians. Carter Nash was the one, I think Rusty Hartline it was, pointing at.
Evan Avens giving the referees the football. We have 6 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Evan Avens with a great, what could be a pick 6 for 90-plus yards on the return, waiting to see if this penalty is going to go against Dade County as the referees all huddled at the 30-yard line.
And maybe there's flags on both teams, but all the blocks downfield were clean that I know of.
And they definitely can't call Cash Christensen.
No, he got in front of the guy
and let him run into him. Definitely cannot be a block in the back on him. That was nowhere near a block in the back.
They're talking over there to Armuchee's coach, Coach Avery. They're really discussing this. So
yeah, this is a huge call. No matter which way it goes, it's going to be Dade County's ball, even if they don't get the touchdown. But would love to have that pick 6 for Evan Avens. As the head referee walks over to Jeff Poston to let him know what's going to be called.
Judging by Poston's reaction, we may know what the situation is.
Yeah, this is a very long conversation between these referees and this coach. So definitely not sure what this call is going to be.
And judging by the reaction, it looks to be well for the Wolverines, I'm assuming.
Personal foul against Dade County. It's offsetting penalties.
2 of them against Armuchee. Declined that. So first down, Dade County. So penalties offset.
Does the touchdown count is the question.
No. I don't think it's going to count. I think Dade County will still have the ball. They had the 2 unsportsmanlike that
they're going to give them the ball at the 30-yard line.
The ball.
Man, that's
rough.
That is so disappointing for Evan Avens,
man.
who just made an absolute amazing play. And I really would love to know what caused those penalties. As the referee sitting and talking to the offensive line for Dade County right now, possibly one of them was one of the ones that got called for the personal foul. I'm not really sure. But either way, Dade County has the ball. First down and 10, as they're going to do the typical march off the penalties and then reset the ball. I've never understood why they do this.
I mean, they offset, so the ball – they called offsetting penalties.
They did. They actually called 2 penalties.
There were 2 personal fouls on Armuchee. There was one on the Wolverines. That's the one that offset. And then
they just marched the Wolverines back 10 yards for some odd reason. I really don't know what happened. H. Garmany going to get the end around as he cuts upfield. He's got some room, breaks a couple tackles, and gets shoe strung as he gets brought down after about a 12-yard gain on the play.
So the score's supposed to be 31-0 still, I believe.
I do too.
I just think the scoreboard hasn't changed.
Yeah, I don't think the scoreboard operator realizes that the score is not supposed to be up there, as he was probably just as confused as we were at what they were going to do. I still don't understand why Dade County got a penalty assessed if there was 2 penalties on Armuchee and 1 on Dade County. That makes absolutely no sense. But Wynn Garmany going to roll to his left, looking downfield. He's got a wide open double and a bucket shot by Wynn Garmany. And should be a late flag.
Should have been a face mask.
Again, just these referees, man. I don't understand it. That was clear. Double was clearly out of bounds. Defender throws him to the ground, out of bounds, and there's a flag on the field. Dade County pointing toward Armuchee, but it looks like Dade County's going to get this flag.
The flag's on the back side of the play. Oh, okay.
No,
face
it is.
mask on the Indians.
Yeah, that's going to be 3 yards for Dade County. Going to put this ball inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. No, at the 7. Okay, my bad. 7.5. As he puts it right in the middle of the 2 hash marks.
Oh, that half yard, it makes a difference.
But that's first down and 10 for first down and goal for Dade County from the 7.5 yard line with 5:33 left to go in the third quarter. Cannon Womack to the right of H. Garmany.
Throw it to Double.
Wynn.
Throw it to Double.
Bad snap again. Wynn takes it himself, gets upfield. He's going to run over a guy.
Over.
And just barely misses getting in the end zone. Gets all the way down to the 2-yard line. What a job by Wynn Garmany. Just making something out of nothing.
Again,
the bad snap.
The snaps are just a little funky today. It's really the only way to describe them. You don't want to say terrible because there's been good snaps. There's been bad snaps. Just having trouble finding the consistency there. But good job by Wynn Garmany. Also running over the defender.
On that snap, it looked like it stuck almost on the center's hand.
It kind of hung in the air.
It
kind of hung in the air, too.
Just QB sneak right up the middle, put the tush push, as we've seen the Philadelphia Eagles do so many times, as Wynn Garmany takes it in for a Dade County touchdown.
Man, I really wish that pick six accounted for Evan Avens, but this is what you want from the Wolverines. We saw against Christian Heritage, the defense came up big, forcing 3 turnovers. The Wolverines had no points off the turnovers, so this is a good sign that the Wolverines are able to score off the turnover.
I think Memphis Williams is now the Dade County center on that last drive, number 68, as Dade County goes up 37-0. Extra point pending right here for Carter Bradley. The kick is up, And the kick is good, and that's going to bring our score 38-0 as Dade County leads with 4:38 left to go in the third. We're going to send you to a 30-second break.
Wolverine football here on K-Win.
And we're back as Dade County gets ready to kick this ball off. If you're just now tuning in, Dade County just took a 38-0 lead over Armuchee after what should have been a pick six by Evan Avens gets called back to the 30-yard line. Then a random penalty gets assessed on Dade County, pushing them back to the 40. Then Dade County methodically throwing the ball down the field, driving it into the end zone with the QB run from Wynn Garmany and the tush push by the rest of his backers behind him to give him the score. But just a great job executing right there by the Dade County offense.
Yep, and the defense. The Wolverines are really clicking on all cylinders. Biggest play of the night was that deep ball, that slot fade that Drew Dugal almost got to.
A little bit of a rough kick right there by Carter Bradley as Kel Hudson going to fall down at about the 37-yard line. But even with him falling down, the Wolverines were getting to him very quickly. It looks like they're going to give him the 39-yard line.
Huh.
That's a questionable spot.
Okay.
From up here, it definitely looked like he never made it anywhere near that 40-yard line. But
maybe the 38. Okay, then mark him at the 39.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, definitely question that one right there. But either way, that's going to be first down and 10 for Armuchee with 4:33 left to go in the third quarter. Dade County leads 38-0. And we talked about this last night. North Sand Mountain went up 35-0 running clock. It seems like Georgia doesn't do that. It's 38-0.
Typically, they're supposed to.
The last two times we've been in a situation like this, the last one Dade County was getting beat, but they didn't do a running clock. Running back fights bravely to get back to get a yard gain on the play. The Wolverine defensive front right there just absolutely making life hard for Devin Davis back there. He struggled just to get that 1 yard gain right there. Surprised he didn't get called, back at the original line of scrimmage, but did everything he could to get a yard.
Yeah, and maybe it's a fourth quarter running clock. I'm not too sure.
Fakes the handoff. Milliken going to throw it deep, and that ball is just up in the air, and it is going to be picked off. Hayden Dunn with the interception for the Dade County Wolverines. That ball floated on Milliken and just came back inside, and Hayden Dunn with a heads-up play found the ball and just attacked it.
It was designed. There was no other route that he was throwing to. It was one-on-one. Hayden Dunn staying in front of his man. That ball floated too much. Milliken's got to put a little more distance on that one or try to put a little more zip under it to give his receiver a chance and lead him. Not able to do it right there. A lot of Milliken's passes today have been like that. He has thrown some that have been beautiful down the field.
Way too far deep.
And there's also been the fair share where they just kind of hang there for a little bit. If you let that ball hang in the air too long, you give any safety or DB the chance to pick it off.
Yep, and that's exactly what happened. Good job by Hayden Dunn to get that interception. Low snap this time. Wynn going to pick it up, trying to make something out of it. And he's going to fight to lose about 3 yards on the play. Again, just the Wolverines just struggling right now with the center connection.
Yeah. I don't know if the Wolverines – I'll definitely ask one of the coaches about this. I'm really thinking that the ground's wet, and it's just kind of messing with the center for the Wolverines. It's really the only plausible thing. So we haven't seen this a lot this year.
No, definitely not, especially like this. Like it's just been really rough so far tonight for the Dade County center. Just not being able to put that ball where he wants it. Again, a little bit high, but good handle by Wynn. Handoff right up the middle, going nowhere. Back to the original line of scrimmage maybe is Colton Chase.
And you got an Armuchee defender tying his shoe there.
But just no running room for the Dade County Wolverines. right now, they're going to have to put this ball in the air. I know you're leading big with 2:53 left to go, but your offense has run so smoothly while using the pass. I don't know that you go away from it. I get wanting to run the clock out, though.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've had a couple of good runs tonight.
This time going to be an end around to H. Garmany. He's trying to get to the outside, makes a man miss, cuts upfield, and finally going to be brought down as he crosses the 435 down to about the 36. Before they can finally bring him down, it's going to be 4th down and I do believe 5 for the Wolverines.
Yeah,
nope, there's a flag down on the field.
It's going to be a holding call then. That's about where that would be.
This is typical for the Wolverines. They start moving the ball pretty well offensively, and then a flag shoots them in the foot. It looks like Armuchee going to decline the penalty, though, and settle for the 4th down and 5 for the Wolverines.
Yeah, you take the down. You were able to stop the Wolverines there, and they're in their own territory, so obviously most
Wolverines
likely
going to go
the ball.
tight punt right here. Just try to protect their kicker. And he gets it off, and he gets hit again.
That's a beautiful
and no
spiral.
flag. Absolutely terrible. No call by the referee. That was 100% roughing the kicker.
I got to say, props to Carter Bradley putting a spiral on that ball, too.
And a great kick, too, as he got it all the way down to the 25-yard line. A 5-yard return on the play, but should have been another flag. Back there, Carter Bradley was taken down. I don't understand that. These refs are supposed to protect these kickers, and that is not doing their job.
Refs are supposed to protect all the positions, but kickers, you only got so many of them. Carter Bradley is the kicker for the Wolverines, and if you're not protecting him,
in any level of football, that is a roughing the kicker. Any level of football, that is roughing 100%. The kicker. That is a terrible no call, and you are trying to get somebody hurt.
Yeah, you have to be aware of that. We kind of ran into that situation sophomore year. Quarterback McKinley Everett was also our punter down in our own territory. He goes to punt the ball. Coosa defender runs right over him. No call.
Yeah, I actually remember that as Devin Davis gets the handoff up the middle. He's going to gain about 3 yards on the play before Dade County's able to wrap him up and bring him down. Just a good hard-fought run right there for Devin Davis.
And he's been the workhorse tonight for the Indians. Aside from the pass that was caught earlier from number 14, Braxton. Or was it number 14 or was it number
14?
Okay, Braxton Wagner. Devin Davis has been the guy. He's really trying to carry the workload on his back. You haven't seen Abdias Datus.
This time, Kel Hudson going to get the handoff. He gets to the outside and gets upfield before the Wolverines can push him out of bounds. But he is going to get a 1st down as we have 1:33 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Dade County leads 38-0. This is the time where your defense has to step up and make a big play to slow this team down. There may have been a flag on the field.
Yeah, the refs are kind of slowing play. I think you're right, and there is.
Holding on Armuchee. That's going to bring this ball back. Just devastating right there as your offense just got a big play on the run game and just erased. Brings this ball all the way back to the 32-yard line, maybe 33. Going to be 2nd down and 8 for Armuchee after that penalties assessed.
Yeah, holding's a spot foul in high school. I've never understood why all the penalties aren't the same at almost every level of football.
Armuchee going to hand the ball off. Nope, going to fake it. Milliken going to take it himself, and he's going to be hit after about a 2-yard gain on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 for Armuchee.
One of the coaches coming in looking for the AC remote. I have not seen it.
Yeah, we don't keep it in here. They keep it typically in the big room.
They keep it tight in the big room. They hide that
Armuchee
sucker.
with a 3rd down and 4. A minute and 5 seconds left to go before the end of the 3rd quarter. Dade County has the lead, 38-0. Armuchee just trying to run as much of this clock as they can. Dade County coming on a blitz. Quick pass by Milliken. Going to be incomplete. Dropped by the wide receiver. Good job by the cornerback, I believe, out there making a play.
And I got to say, Colt Owen reading the swing route really well. I was kind of hoping the quarterback was feeling a little risky trying to throw it because Colt Owen would have been all over it. But a good read to hit the spot route.
Yeah, that's going to bring up 4th down and 4 for Armuchee with 46 seconds left to go before the fourth quarter. Dade County going to play this safe.
And 46.9 to go in the third quarter. It's 4th down. I'm surprised Armuchee's not really wanting to.
They get it, and they're going to go for it. Quick pass. He's going to throw deep and overthrows his receiver.
You got to.
Absolutely something that Armuchee's done all night, but as that turns the ball over to the Dade County Wolverines, we're going to send you to a 30-second break.
Wolverine football here on K-Win.
Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. No matter what.
And we're back as Cannon Womack gets the handoff, trying to get to the outside, and he's going to be wrapped up immediately for about a 2-yard loss on the play. Dade County just not able to get the push up front, and Armuchee's defense gets in and makes trouble for Cannon Womack.
And probably just going to let this game go to the fourth quarter. Yeah, let the quarter end, and then sling it one more time.
And that's exactly what Poston's calling for. He's calling for his offense to come to him, which means he's going to let this clock run down as we have 12 seconds left to go before this fourth quarter starts. And, just a great game so far by Dade County's team all around, and looking forward to this fourth quarter. We're going to send you guys to a 60-second break.
Wolverine football on K-Win.
And we're back as this fourth quarter gets ready to kick off. Dade County is leading 38-0 over Armuchee. It is a 2nd down and 13 for the Wolverines after the first run went nowhere. Wynn rolls to his left, throws it downfield, got Nate Hurst, catches it and runs out of bounds right at the 30-yard line, looks like.
I got to say, he has hit those passes rolling out to his left on the money.
Yeah, those little corner routes are just open for him right now, and he is not afraid to throw that pass. And even running to his left, that's a hard throw for a right-handed quarterback.
Yeah.
And he put that on the money.
You have to
it's going to be 3rd down and 4 for Dade County, 3 for Dade County.
You have to almost completely flip your hips back square to face your receiver.
And Wynn's doing a great job doing it, too. As he takes the snap, going to roll to his right this time, looking downfield, got a wide-open receiver. It's H. Garmany. He cuts upfield and still going, and finally brought down as he weaves his way all the way inside the 15, all the way down to, it looks like, the 13-yard line before they're able to bring him down. Was very close to Nate Hurst getting a penalty right there, but no call, so 1st down, Dade County.
Yeah, well, hey, listen, you'll take the no call if you're the opposing team.
Oh, absolutely, especially the way these refs have played tonight so far, letting Armuchee get away with a couple roughing the kickers, and as well as a pass interference that cost Dade County an attempt for a touchdown right before halftime. as Wynn in shotgun. Colton Chase to his left, going to roll to his left, looking downfield, throws it to a wide open Nate Hurst, who catches it and has to walk out of bounds.
Tried to stay
led
in.
him just a little bit too far. Wynn working through his progressions, Nate being probably the third option right there. Deep ball first, short ball second. Nate on the third hits Nate and just didn't give him enough room to get into the end zone, but it is a first down Dade County at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, Nate tried to stop himself to kind of hang in there.
And then dive for it. Because if he could have kept his feet just a little bit better, he would have dove for that end zone, I have no doubt. But that's going to bring up first down and goal from the 3-yard line for Dade County. Wynn going to get up and try to run this ball just straight up the middle. And he's going to be just short. He did get over the line of scrimmage, but they're going to call him at the half-yard line. It's going to be second down and goal from there. As 9:30 left to go in the fourth quarter, Dade County with the big lead, 38-0 over Armuchee right now.
I want to see a Colton Chase touchdown. I want to see a Colton Chase touchdown. That kid he has waited. He worked, and I would love to see him try to get in.
As
they're gonna go.
Wynn in shotgun, Colton Chase behind him. Wynn goes up to line of scrimmage, is going to take the ball, get pushed across the line.
Colton Chase pushing him in.
That is going to be a touchdown, Dade County. Good job by Colton as he come up from his running back position just to give that last shove to Wynn and push him over the line to get that touchdown.
And a great effort from the Wolverine front line. It's 2 rushing touchdowns for Wynn Garmany.
2 rushing touchdowns and 3 passing?
He's got 3 passing. 5 total touchdowns on the, and it really is good for his confidence.
Oh yeah, Kai Clark's.
Oh yeah,
I was trying to figure out. I was like, wait, we're missing one.
Kai
Clark's.
Yes, 2 rushing, special teams.
And the kick is up for Carter Bradley, and the kick is good, and that's going to bring our score 45-0 as Dade County leads with 8:55 left to go in the fourth. We're going to send you to a 30-second break.
Wolverine football here on KWIN.
Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. No matter what.
And we're back as Dade County just got the touchdown to go up 45-0 with 8:55 left to go in the fourth quarter. If you're just now tuning in, man, you're missing a heck of a game by this Dade County Wolverine team entirely tonight.
Yeah, they've played a really good game tonight, and it's really the most complete game they've played tonight offensively, leaning more into the pass. The defense has played well, like we said 100 times tonight. They've picked it up since the trying game, and they've kept the Wolverines in games. They try to keep them in Christian Heritage. The offense in that game just not able to execute off the turnovers because that game was competitive.
The turnovers really cost the Wolverines in the Christian Heritage game, but it was just a struggle that day, and Wynn has picked it up ever since. And a great boot by Carter Bradley brings Datus all the way back to the 5-yard line. He's going to get upfield and finally be pushed out just shy, I think, the 24-yard line, where the Wolverines get him knocked out of bounds, and that's going to set up a first down and 10 for Armuchee. But just Carter Bradley, you got to give him his props tonight, man. He has been booting the ball so well tonight, punting-wise, kickoffs, and then extra points as well. And his one field goal tonight, 30-plus yard field goal, and he put it right through the uprights.
And the clock's running.
Finally have a running clock as Dade County has a 45-0 lead over Armuchee here for homecoming for the Dade County Wolverines. As I just saw an update for Florida State and Virginia.
They're playing tonight?
Yeah, and it's tied right now at 28.
Oh, wow.
As a handoff to Davis to the right side. He's going to get upfield and finally be pushed out, but he does get about 6 yards on the play. Good run right there by Devin Davis.
Oh, wow. Yeah, 28-28.
Yeah, 28-28 between Florida State and Virginia.
Let's pull for Virginia W.
Somebody's a little salty.
I'm still salty about that one.
But Armuchee with a 2nd down and 3. Going to hand the ball off again, this time to Kel Hudson, who's going to make a couple cuts, make a few men miss, and finally be brought down by the Wolverines secondary. But he is going to get a 1st down all the way out to the 39-yard line. Wolverines got to be careful. They cannot let Kel Hudson get free. He is very shifty, and he's proven it quite a bit tonight.
Hayden Dunn on the tackle there on that previous play.
Wolverines getting back to their original style of defense and coming up. And, oh, my goodness, what a hit by Evan Avens right there. You know Hudson felt that one.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And you really just got to give Kel Hudson more opportunity here. Your other running back hasn't
found any running room.
He's found a couple of spots.
Had the big
Devin
first
Davis.
play. Had the big first play, and then other than that, he's limited to 3, maybe 4 yards a carry.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't be too bad, but the Wolverines just doing a really good job to keep them short. Kel Hudson going to get the handoff again. Just
that's
the
another
delay.
hard hit.
And, yeah, the Wolverines just laying hits on him. And, again, that's Evan Avens, that linebacker position, just making his presence known. Only a yard gain on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 for Armuchee. The Wolverines just doing a really good job rallying to that tackle. Evan Avens just eating him up from his linebacker position. Going to fake the handoff, quick screen, and it's behind the line for the receiver, and that is a good spin move, and he breaks a couple of tackles. He's got a foot race. Good job by Nick Moreland to make the open field tackle, though, because number 14 had a chance to take that in. Braxton Wagner with a great spin move out of the arm tackles
the traffic and
by several Wolverines.
And I really thought in all that traffic that Wagner had possibly stepped out of bounds. He's able to keep his feet in apparently, and amidst all the traffic. So a great job by him.
As the Wolverines have to run a man off late. And going to have to take a timeout. Coach Poston probably very upset with the way his defense just gave up a huge play. As they take a timeout, we're going to send you to a 30-second break.
It's Wolverine football here on KWIN.
And we're back as Day County gets back out on defense after giving up the big 1st down on the 3rd down and long. Just bad tackling led the Wolverines to a really bad position right there.
Yeah, like I said, Wagner very tight to that sideline as our window continues to get fogged up. Yeah, as it really covered Wally's side. Still got a little space here on my side, but it's getting –
Milliken loses the ball trying to throw, and now he's going to have to take the sack. Milliken dropped back to throw, and that ball just slipped right out of his hand. He's lucky he's able to hold on to it as he turns around to get it, and he's actually injured on the play. Looks like he may be cramping.
He was looking for Wagner there on that go ball.
But not able to throw it because of the slip. Very tough, but as they take care of him on the field, we're going to send you guys to another 30-second break.
Wolverine football here on KWIN. And we are back here live at Magic Morgan Stadium. Wolverines played a heck of a game today so far, or still are playing a heck of a game so far. 45-0. Armuchee is driving into Wolverine territory.
Did they just charge Dade County with another timeout?
I don't think so.
They did.
Unless Poston took one. Yeah, I'm
not really sure what just happened. We have 4:50 left to go in the game. Dade County with a big lead, 45-0 right now over Armuchee. Doing a really good job defensively. Just gave up a really big third down play. But other than that, the Wolverines' defense has done a really good job tonight, limiting Armuchee to very short to intermediate plays, not really giving up the big play hardly at all tonight.
Yeah, they're like I said, they're playing well on all cylinders, and the clock has now started running again due to the score being so high.
Yeah, Armuchee just trying to play for pride right now, try to get this ball into the end zone. Here comes Evan Avens on a blitz.
That was a hold.
And it was, but it doesn't matter. Kai Clark and Evan Avens meet in the backfield for the big sack as the backup quarterback comes in, and that should have been a penalty. There it is.
That's going to be unsportsmanlike. That's the backup quarterback, Lane Rampley.
Yeah, very, very bad decision as he is getting up and throws the football at a Dade County defender who combined for the sack.
He's listed as a DB, but he is the backup quarterback.
Yeah, that is definitely not what you want to see if you're Armuchee. Just a bad decision on that quarterback's part to do that. That's going to move this ball all the way back. It was bad enough the sack brought it all the way back to the 50-yard line. This ball is now going to be on the other side of the 50 with a 15-yard penalty all the way down to the 35-yard line. It is literally second down in Sand Mountain.
Yeah, listen.
The first down is the 22-yard line?
That looks about right. And you're talking the ball's on the 35. The other 35, that is, the Armuchee 35-yard line.
It's literally...
I mean, we have our monitor here. Just look at it. And I zoomed in shot thanks to the...
They don't even have it up on the scoreboard.
It's not worth typing.
Of how far away this first down is.
You just look at this.
It's third down, actually. Oh, and it just a bad play. Kai Clark again with the sack.
Him
and Rusty Hartline.
Number 56, Rusty Hartline.
Just a mistaken play by Armuchee as the quarterback trying to hand the ball off to his running back who had no idea the ball was coming.
Fourth, the broadcast team for the Wolverines.
It says 4th and 60.
I
believe it.
I never knew that was possible. Counter off. The ball's at the.
It's not. It's 4th and right at 50. 4th and right at 50.
Close enough. It's close enough.
Yeah, this is terrible. This ball on the 30-yard line, you have to go all the way down to the 22-yard line to get a first down on this third.
Should be fourth.
It should be 4th down unless the chain gang messed it up on the last play. Going to be just a quick screen to the outside. Dade County rallies to make the tackle. Easy job right there for the Wolverines. This is going to be 4th down, and again, Sand Mountain to go. Would be very surprised if Armuchee does not punt this ball away.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the down marker I didn't have it right on one of the plays there.
Yeah, just about a 6-yard gain on the play with that little just bubble screen out to the wide receiver. Gets it up to the 30, looks like the 36-yard line. And like I said, he's got all the way down to the 22. They don't even have the chain set anymore. And
that's honestly a completely reasonable thing to do.
Armuchee going to bring out the offense. Dade County going to take a timeout.
Poston didn't
something was wrong. Something was wrong. We have 2 minutes and 17 seconds left to go. Dade County with a 45-0 lead. We're going to send you guys to a 30-second break.
Wolverine football here on KWIN.
And we're back as they're still waiting to go back out onto the field after Dade County uses its final timeout with 2:17 left to go in the fourth quarter, leading 45-0 over Armuchee here at homecoming.
Well, I'm just going to be honest. I knew Poston took one timeout, but I really don't remember him taking the other one, except for the one he just took just now.
It was very weird. I seen it. I saw the referee motion for it that Dade County had taken a timeout, but I didn't understand why because we had just taken a timeout.
Well, you're allowed in high school to call back-to-back timeouts. You can't do that at the college level. I don't think.
Armuchee going to go for it.
I mean, you have nothing to lose.
Trying to get a free play. Nope. Just Milliken going to throw it. Heaves it deep.
Not
Short
a good
ball. Almost intercepted. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. Dade County going to get the ball at the 36-yard line. I mean, I get, trying to, get your offense clicking, but it would have taken a lot to get that first down. Either way, Dade County going to take over on downs.
I don't even know if a hook and ladder would have been able to pick that one up. But you saw number 50, Bo Bramley. He was a little slow to get up, but he is fine walking off the field.
And you almost had an interception too.
And now you have the second unit in here for the Wolverines.
Yeah, new quarterback, new running backs, everything. Number 16 going to take the end around to the left side. He gets upfield. He's going to get about a 6-yard gain on the play, all the way. Actually, it looks like they're going to say he made it to the 31. It's only about 4 yards on the play.
What a nice little gain, number 16.
Yeah, number 16, which is Braden Moreland, on the run for the Wolverines, coming from his wide receiver position, sending him in motion. High snap again. Going to hand it off this time to number 28 for the Wolverines, Caden Hubbard, who's going to actually lose a yard on the play, a couple yards on the play. Going to bring up 3rd down and 7. Wolverines moving way too fast right now. You're trying to milk this clock with 50 seconds left to go.
Number 12. Who's the quarterback?
Hubbard, I believe.
The quarterback?
No, Joseph Kane.
Joseph Kane.
Hands it off to, again, number 16.
You don't have to run another play.
Braden Moreland.
That's the ball game.
And that's going to do it for the Dade County Wolverines as they're going to win tonight at homecoming, 45-0 over Armuchee.
We're good. Hey, the Wolverines going to win here on this homecoming day. 45-0 shutout. It's nice to get your first win of the year, especially on a very eventful night like homecoming. Wolverines travel next week to Gordon Lee. Join Wally and Ori there. I think I am covering another game. Still not too sure about that one. But a good win for the Wolverines. It's nice to get in the win column. Stay here on K1 where we tune into the Braves. Wally's going to give you
scores around the league,
scores around the region before we get out of here.
Fannin County ahead of Gordon Central 42-14 right now.